Okay, before I begin, there's a giveaway for an outfit. There's not much to it. Drop a comment. You don't have to subscribe or like or anything. I will put all the names into a random name generator, pull one out a week from today, and then the winner will get an outfit. So this is going to be a PVE succession ninja guide. We'll go through movement, we'll go through the PVE combo, I'll show you a couple of little tricks. It's not going to be super in depth, but it'll show you all you need to know for succession PVE. Let's begin. Alright, let's begin with movement. Now, I'm not going to name the skills as I'm using it, it's a pain in the ass, but I will have all the inputs on screen. There should be more than enough to get you from pack to pack in all PvE situations. There is a couple more different routes you can go, but this is the one that I use. So, let's go. So that should be the movement combo. Now you can start chaining that together using what's not on cooldown afterwards, but that's what I use. That's all going to be on screen. Alright, let's get into the combo. There's only a couple things you'll need to know about Ninja. One is Shadow Stomp, which is our S plus E. That can be cancelled out of things like Ghost Step, Ninja Step, etc. So if I slow cast it, it looks like this. Takes a while, but what we can do is cancel it like this. See how there's no frontal guard and no startup animation with his little hands in the air. So you'll need to do that for the PvE combo, and we'll also show you Malice. So if you were to use Q, that's a regular shuriken, like so. But if I was to press AQ, DQ, or forward Q, I can press RMB afterwards, and it teleports to the shuriken. Then we also have Foxclaw. So normally you could press Shift E, Shift C, right? And that will get you Moonlight and Beheading. What we can do though is we can cancel out of Foxclaw with LMB and RMB. Alright, so I'll show you those. This is LMB, and then this is RMB. And it will take you into alert stance as well. So those are the three little tips, so to speak, that you're going to need to know, and we'll go over the combo now. Alright, so before you start your combo, you're going to want to use Ghost Claw. It's down here on my hotbar. You have to hotbar this skill. We're using this for the 17% attack speed. Now, obviously, depending on the area you're grinding, maybe it's a chill spot, you don't need to use it if it's a one-hit kill, sort of pack to pack. Or if you just got enough AP and you don't really give a shit about min-maxing everything, that's fine as well. But for all intents and purposes, you should use this theoretically. And that's what that looks like. Alright, so this is what the combo is going to look like. It is infinite. Etc. So you can just keep rolling with that. It does go infinitely all the way to the end. Well, there's a little notepad on the right. I'm showing that on screen, but I'll have it in bigger text anyway. We've got block jump halfway through. That is to reposition behind the enemy if you want to. Not necessary, up to you. Depends on the pack, depends on how much effort you're putting in, basically. But that is an infinite combo. You can cycle that over and over. Now let's go over add-ons and some of the buffs on the skills. Okay, so in main hand, the buffs that we care about, we're going to have ankle cutter here. So that's going to give all DP negative 20 for 5 seconds. We've got fatal blow. That's going to give melee AP plus 20 for 10 seconds. When you hold the LMB plus RMB here, you're also going to come out with hard aiming as well, which is going to give us accuracy plus 15 for 3 seconds. For skill enhancements, we want Moondive, Decapitation, and Ghost Claw. Ghost Claw is that 17% attack speed buff we were talking about earlier. Moondive and Decap, they will take you to the opposite side of the enemy for extra back attacks for repositioning, but also we just need the extra damage to have an infinite combo. Before we move to skill add-ons, one last thing. I do have floor sweeping locked because it's a pain in the ass. Sometimes it comes out when I don't want it to. But in an area like, say, City of the Dead or something, not that you really need it, but if you want the extra down attack damage, you can unlock this and weave that into the beginning of the combo. Now for skill add-ons, these are the skill add-ons that I've got for this combo. Feel free to copy them, adjust them how you want, nothing's set in stone. This is what I've come up with for the combo though. Abilities to lock. Like I said, I lock floor sweeping unless I'm planning to use it for down attack damage, which is usually not the case in PvE. I also lock absolute throwing kick. It's useless and it gets in your way. Ninja evasion I would keep unlocked so you have your PVE iframe. Absolute shuriken throw I lock. I don't want to be throwing shurikens. We don't have to cancel out of that to use Shadow Stomp or anything like we do on say Kuno. Rage transfer I lock that for PvE as well because I don't want to accidentally press it. With the PVE iframe, as you see, you can't just consistently go left or right. There is a cooldown on it. It uses your ninja step cooldown, but we can continuously go back. So when you want a PVE iframe, make sure you're going backwards and shift, and that's going to be your infinite PVE iframe until you run out of stamina. That should give you a good idea on Succession Ninja in PvE. It can be a real nightmare to learn at the start if you're a newer player trying to get used to the movement, but it is worth it. It's a fun class to play. It's very solid at most PvE spots, end game, mid game, and early game. It can give you a little bit of RSI on the hands with all the buttons, but I'd say give it a shot. Hopefully this was quick enough for you guys. There are more in-depth guides out there. If you're looking for PvE or even PvP guides, check out Armin, Yellow, Block Jump, they all have guides for Ninja. And again, the outfit giveaway, just leave a comment. I don't care if you subscribe, I don't care if you like it. I'll draw that name in a week from now, and hopefully you win the outfit. Thanks for watching.